Hi, I'm Ginny and welcome to Sharing Parenting's online sessions. Have you remembered your pen and paper? And when you see pause, it will be for an exercise, so just pause the film, and when you're ready to press play again. So today we're looking at session 1, which is called Setting the Scene. And in this chapter, we will explore what makes a good parent, what a parent needs to be able to do to do a good parenting job, and some of the pressures of parenting. Before you had children, did you ever think like this? When I'm a parent, I'll be able to find time to play with my children. I'll always be patient and never shout, and I'm going to have fun with my child. Or my child will go to bed on time, they'll do what they're told, they'll have good manners, and they'll eat a healthy diet. And then it became real, and we had our children. Children don't come with manuals, they don't respond to reason, they don't always do what they're told, and they are all different. So let's have a look at the parent's job description. This is our first exercise, so have a think about what jobs do you do as a parent. So sometimes we're a cook, sometimes we're a cleaner. So when you're ready, press pause, have a think or write down some ideas, and then when you're ready, come back and we'll press play again. Okay, so jobs as a parent. You probably came up with cook and cleaner. What about a banker and organizer and entertainer and chauffeur and counsellor and mediator and nurse? We do all of those things and many, many more. Okay, let's have a look at another exercise. What skills do you think you need to be a good parent? Just jot down some of your ideas, press pause, and when you're ready, press play again. Okay, so some of the skills you need to be a good parent is sense of humour, lots of energy, tolerance, patience, good self-esteem, knowledge of social media maybe, a good listener, problem-solving skills, ability to prioritise, a financial planner, ability to keep calm, a knowledge of the healthcare system, a knowledge of education, and many more. Are you exhausted already? Let's look at a job advertisement for a parent. Wanted, a responsible person, male or female, to undertake a lifelong project. Candidates should be totally committed, willing to work up to 24 hours a day, including weekends, during the initial, shall we say 16-year period, possibly longer. Occasional holidays possible, but may be cancelled at no notice. Knowledge of healthcare system, nutrition, psychology, child development, household management, and the education system is all essential. Necessary skills required: stress management, conflict resolution, negotiation, problem solving, decision making, ability to set boundaries and priorities, as well as providing loving support. The necessary qualities are energy, tolerance, patience, good self-esteem, self-confidence, and a sense of humour. No training or experience needed. No salary, but very rewarding for the right person. Would you have applied if you'd seen this before you had your children? So instead of recognising what you do wrong, why not give yourself a pat on the back and remember all the things that you're already doing really well? Okay, let's have a look at what's a perfect parent. Okay, the good news is they don't exist. If you meet one, I'd run the other way. Almost all parents have good days and bad days. They have moments they're proud of and moments that make them cringe. And sometimes we're proud of our children and sometimes we're less proud. Another exercise. Let's have a look. What are the pressures you feel as a parent? For example, you might be worried that your child always has to be well behaved, or you might feel a pressure from school. Write down some of your ideas and maybe where these pressures come from. Okay, press pause and play when you're ready. Here are some of the pressures that parents feel that you may have jotted down. We've got pressures from extended family, financial or housing pressures, worry about your child's health. You might worry about meal times or anxiety around meal times, pressures from school, concern that your child is coming between you and your partner, or you might worry about whether you're getting it right and what will happen if you get it wrong. And you may have jotted down some of your own pressures too. Let's have a look at another exercise. What do you like about being a parent? Press pause when you're ready and play when you're ready to come back. You may have thought of the joy of watching your children grow and learn, recognizing yourself in your child, remembering some of the things you enjoyed as a child, or keeping in touch with the little things in life which make you happy, such as a leaf or a stone, the funny things that your children say, or you may have written down some more of your own. Let's have a look at another exercise. What do you like to do with your child? And what does your child like to do with you? Press pause and play when you're ready. You may have thought of cooking for your child and eating together, or sharing books, songs or stories, playing games such as board games or pretend games, or physical games such as rounders or football or tennis. You might like doing jobs together like baking or vacuuming or gardening, or looking after a pet, or sharing activities together such as shopping or walking or talking or doing crafts together. And you may have jotted down some of your own ideas. The best thing you can spend on your children is time. Time is free, and time is really what your children need, and it's the best thing you can do together. This week, be aware of the different roles you play as a parent or carer. Notice what you enjoy doing with your child. Notice what your child enjoys doing with you. And think about what you would like to change about your parenting. Next session, we'll be looking at parenting styles. See you then.